Please put your hands together for Mr. Mike Ortiz and guests, ladies and gentlemen. Mike.
Hey everybody, all right, let's do this. So I had this idea for a Star Wars joke, but the thing is, Star Wars jokes have been kind of beaten down into the ground. So I went online to make sure that someone else hadn't already thought of that joke. And in my research, I couldn't find any evidence of anybody ever coming up with the same idea I had. However, I came upon something much better than my joke idea. And that was a 6,000 word long erotic fan fiction story detailing multiple sexual encounters between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. So instead of my joke, I'm going to do a dramatic presentation of some highlights of that story. Invite my guest up here. This is Matt Hoffman. Give him a round of applause. And this scene takes place on Tatooine.
Obi-Wan always knew that the Empire would find him one day, but Tatooine was as good a place as any to make a home. He was tired of running, but the day Darth Vader appeared on his doorstep, it was not to kill him, and Obi-Wan found a new reason to want to live: hope. "You make me sick," Obi-Wan confessed, backing away. He turned to face away from the Sith Lord, expecting to hear the hum of Vader's lightsaber, but instead, Vader closed the distance between them, so close that Obi-Wan could feel the heated breath on the back of his neck. "Obi-Wan, it's been so long." Was that desire Obi-Wan could hear in Vader's voice? The Sith Lord slid his arms around Obi-Wan's waist and pulled him roughly against his torso. And then he bent and tenderly kissed the back of Obi-Wan's neck. It felt good. The Jedi Master closed his eyes and just let Vader do it for a moment. "What do you want, Obi-Wan?" he asked quietly, a sudden lust creeping into his voice. Miserable, Obi-Wan pitched forward, falling against his old student and sliding his face against Anakin's chest, mouthing mindlessly at a hardening nipple, "You, I want you. I have always wanted you. Only you." He wanted this, needed this, and force forgiven, he would have it.
1 second, real fast. I love how the author tries to do something very interesting, which is anthropomorphizing the Force. He kind of gives it a consciousness, but I hated the hacky way he did it. He just took God forgive him and then replaced it with Force forgive him. I was like, you could have done better than that. Anyway, back to it.
Then he lay back and wrapped his legs around the Sith's waist in a wordless invitation. Anakin smiled and slid inside without any hesitation. The pain was awful, and Obi-Wan felt as if he would split in two. He screamed in agony and bit Vader's shoulder savagely, drawing blood, but not caring. "Submit to me," Vader growled, and Obi-Wan did, letting the Sith Lord slide deeper still, despite the pain it caused him. Oh, Force, so tight, so hot. He groaned against Obi-Wan's neck, moving harder and faster. With a painful cry, his head thrown back, Anakin came, and Obi-Wan felt him flood his insides with warm, wet liquid.
That's it, thank you.
Hey, one more time, Mr. Mike Ortiz, Mr. Matt Hoffman, and who wrote